Hello everybody, today I'm going to be doing a 12 by 12 canvas, and using my scan and cut I've cut out this dragonfly, and I've cut out a layer for the wings, and it's not going to stay plain, and I'm going to be using Imagination Crafts Starlight paints, gesso, their stencils, some magic cuts. So I've not decided what I'm going to call this canvas yet, but let's turn you to overhead and let's go and have a play. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, as you can see, I've got this 12 by 12 and I've got the crackle stencil, and I'm going to add crackle to the dragonfly. I'm going to paint this one, and I've got the Magic Cup butterflies which I'm going to paint. I'm going to paint them with the Starlight Heather. But first what I want to do is I'm going to, and I've got this stencil, I want to do some stenciling on here. But the first thing I want to do is I want to give this a coat of gesso, and I'm going to actually add some of the bright orange to it, to the gesso. So let's make a start. And I'm going to use a sponge to sponge it on. So I'm going to get a big dollop of the gesso. And some of the orange. This is bright orange. Got a nice dollop of that, and I'm just going to mix it all together. There we go. I'm just going to cover the whole of the canvas. It goes on really nice. I quite like the way the sponge works, puts the paint on. That's really nice. I don't get no brush strokes on it. I quite like the kind of difference in the colours. It's like almost like an ombre effect. It's darker this side and I'm making it paler this side. So we've got a nice ombre effect. There we go. Good. You can see. And I'm just going to go round the edges, adding, whoops, just making sure all the white's done. I just thought for this video, this canvas, I'd do something, you know, kind of use colours that I don't really use. I mean, yeah, I've used orange and whatever, but I thought I'd go with orange, green and purple today. So that's that all done, so I can wipe that up now. That goes in there, wash that later. And I want to give that a quick blast. In fact, no I'm not, I'm going to leave that to one side, let that dry. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint this. So I want some, put the lid on that one. And I've got heather. I've got a nice brush. This is construction board, which you can get from Create and Craft and website, and you can also get it from www.crafting oh gosh, is it crafting.co.uk? I'll put the link below anyway. I just want to add a bit of water. I'm just going to paint the dragonfly. I'm not going to glue the dragonfly wings to the canvas. I'm just going to put the body and part of the wing because I want a 3D effect. And on the tail, I'm going to add some ribbon. So that's what I plan to do. And this is cut out from the Cutting Craftorium USB Ephemera 2, which you can also find on the on Create and Crafts website, or if they've sold out, which I think they did do. Again, I'll put a link to where you can possibly get it. I'll have to check the website myself and see if they've still got any. I'm always sure you can ring them and see if they're going to have any more in stock. So that's that side. So, and then I want to do these butterflies as well. So, yeah. What I like, this is the Magic Cuts, and you only really need one coat. As you can see, it's coloured quite beautifully. So I do plan on doing the other sides. I need a bit more paint. And that, and then get this done. There we go. So while that dries, right, I'm going to paint the other side now, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to fast forward and play some music because you'll see me play the front of it, so I'm just going to continue on. Them to one side. I'm going to bring this in now, and what I've decided to do is I'm going to use some structure paste. I'm going to use some structure paste, and I'm going to leave it white actually. That's just because I think it'll show up better. I'm not doing a whole lot. So I just fancy having, in fact what I might do is I might add some of the clotted cream to it. Let's see. I'm going to add some clotted cream, I've decided, because I want to give it a bit of a, I don't want it stark white, I want it I used this colour before, so I'm going to mix it with the structure paste. There we go. It's just made it a bit creamy, not quite so stark. Right, so what I want to do, let me just get the Butter Dragonfly, so I'm just going to gauge how I want it. Right, okay, so I'm going to do that like that. That done, so I've got to just pop that up there out the way and get rid of this now. I'm just going to give this a quick spritz. If you haven't got a bowl of water, just give it a quick spritz and then just wipe over it, just so the structure paste doesn't stick, and that'll do until I can get till after the video's done to wash it. But I've taken the excess off, but I will go and wash that once I've done my video. Right, okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to use green Starlights. I'll just turn this round, put the lid back on there. I don't want that to dry up. And I'm going to stencil the wings now, and I'm using a sponge and some of the green. I didn't want a lot on here because I still want the colour to show through, but I want I didn't want it plain. So can you see, if I lift it up, you'll be able to see. And do the next bit. Making sure I've got everything. There we go. So I'll give that a crackle. What I'm going to do, these two butterflies, what's on there, I'm just going to not cover it, but I just want it kind of two-toned. So they're those. So they're two-toned butterflies. And I'm going to do exactly the same for the base. Letting the pattern of the sponge kind of speak to, you know, come through it. I'm just mainly concentrating on the wings because the pattern of the sponge will show through, as you can see. And I'll lift it up and show you. There we go. If I hold it right up, you can see the texture of the sponge. So that's that done. So I'll leave them to one side. Put back in here what I want. That can be for washing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just clear up my mess, what I've got here, and then I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, that is all nice and dry now, and what I've done is I've actually adhered the top and the bottom of the dragonfly, and I've joined them and I've added them some ribbon to the base. So I want to now position that onto there like that, and I'm using the Magibond. This is a really, it comes out white, she says. Sorry about this, I just have to clean the nozzle. Otherwise I'm not going to get any glue out. There we go. So I'm just going to put that on there like that. And position this, making sure it doesn't come off the ends. You know my trick with my, there we go. That will dry clear, and then I've got some gems that I'm going to add to the just going to add to my gems, some of the Magibond. To these little flower gems. Place it down the centre. There we go. I'm just going to hold them for a minute just while it adheres. There we go. And my 2 little butterflies, I've got 3, I've got them for the body as well with the butterfly. But I just want to shape my butterfly first before I put it down. I have one going that way. And we'll have one going that way. Just shape them. Do exactly the same. Add a little bit of the Magibond. I love this glue, I tell you, honest. It sticks anything to everything. I don't think I've found a surface it won't stick to. There we go. Whoops. And then I'm just going to use some just hold it down for a minute for it to stick. I don't think that one wants to stick for some reason, but I'll just leave it for a minute. I'll do the same for this one. So that is that done. I've got the last thing I want to do is I want to oh, hold on, what are you doing? Stick. There you go. Stick. I'll just leave that for a minute and let that do its job. Maybe I'm pressing a bit too hard. It's just a case of trial and error. Maybe I found something it won't stick to. You never know. Anyway, less of me waffling on. I'm going to use white gold, the alchemy wax, and it's nice and creamy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to edge I've mixed some of the alchemy wax with the water, and I'm just going to add some splats on it. There we go. I'm going to call that completed. Really pleased with how that's come out. I love it against the orange background. If I tilt it, you can see the splats. I really, really like that. So, that's this project done. I hope you enjoyed it. I must admit I'm having fun with my Scan and Cut, my new Scan and Cut. That automatic blade's amazing, and I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to please like, share, leave a comment, because you could be in with a chance of being one of the winners of my Random Act of Kindness for July. Happy crafting, everybody. Bye for now.